Hey everyone, Mike Wolf here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I'm in beautiful sunny Sarasota, Florida with my good friend Larry. And we're here to mastermind and discuss real estate stuff because we're both into real estate and we're helping each other to build our respective businesses. So we were having a conversation, and as I mentioned, I'm in Florida right now at Larry's home. And Larry kind of confirmed what I like to think, and that's that here we are in a place where especially Canadians love to buy Florida real estate, and they were buying it in droves. And I said to Larry, it's beautiful around here. Are you buying any real estate around here yourself? And he basically said that the numbers don't make sense here anymore. At one point they did. The prices were a lot lower. They went up, and rent unfortunately did not follow suit. So what that means is you're getting a lower return on investment. You're spending more money to make the same amount of profit. And so he's doing exactly what I'm doing, and he's really big on places like Atlanta, and I'm going to be getting him into Texas here very soon, where I do my tax deed auctions. I'm going to get him into that. And so it brings up the important point. So many people think that you should invest closer to home because it's easier. Well, sometimes it's easier, but if it's not giving you the profits that you need, if you're not getting the return on investment that you need, then sometimes you have to look outside your backyard to find the returns that you need. And so right now, I'm a really big fan, like I said, of Atlanta. So is Larry. The numbers work really well there. The employment rates are good. There's a lot of job creation going on. There's a lot of people moving there in search of employment. And the other place, as I mentioned, is Houston, Texas, where I do the Texas tax deed auction. And I teach my students how to buy properties for pennies on the dollar, once again in a market that's poised for some huge growth, because what we're seeing is that Exxon moved their world headquarters to an area called the Woodlands, in the north part of Houston. And so we're seeing a lot of job creation. We should see some really good price increases on the homes, and yet you're going to get really good rent. As a matter of fact, one of my students just picked up a property for $22,000 from the comfort of his own home in Montreal. He picked it up in Houston because what I've done is I've built teams, and that's the most important thing, is if you're investing in a different market, you have to have a team in place, because unless you're flying there all the time, that gets very cost prohibitive, brings down your returns. You have to take into account all your expenses, such as travel, such as property management. So it's important to have the right people in place that you can keep doing these strategies over and over without you necessarily having to fly there all the time. So these are some of the things you want to look at. You want to get higher returns, but you don't want to give up all your profits on expenses. And so that's what I do. I'm a really big fan of building teams, having the right people that can do the job for you. They're your eyes and ears on the ground in the city you want to work in, so that you can take it easy and not have to work so hard. And I'm a really big fan of creating a lifestyle, not just making money from real estate. Making money from real estate is great, but it's all about creating a lifestyle that is congruent with what you want to do with your life. And if you're spending your entire time babysitting your teams and having to check up on things, that isn't really fun. So what I do is I provide teams for my students. So if this is something that interests you, either Atlanta, those are turnkey properties where everything is done for you, or Houston, which is a little bit more hands-on, but once again, I've got the teams that allow you to buy properties from your own home, wherever that might be. If that's something that interests you, please let me know. Also, as always, I look forward to your comments and questions, and if you have a question, I will gladly answer it for you and probably turn it into a video so others can benefit from, they probably have the same questions you do. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I'm going to enjoy Florida today, and I look forward to seeing you soon.